All right, Shalom. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right, who I learned this truth from. I want to give a sincere salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, teaching and preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, to the Bayath Shah Dawadah, the house of David. All right, the elect of Israel, you so-called Negroes, which Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, which makes up the 12 tribes of Israel, including the speckled bird, who looks as a heathen nation, but their father's line goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. All right. This is the brother Karatazal from Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, back with another lesson today. And I just wanted to do this quick lesson on this article I came across, concerning the times we in and the things to come. All right, so before I get that article, I'm gonna read we're gonna read this in Second Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." All right, in the NLT it says, "You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times," and we're seeing a very dark times ahead, to come. We got a looming famine, World War III, all right, is on the miss. All right, we're looking at as the President Joe Biden said, there will be another lockdown. We got more pestilences on the rise that are gonna outdo the last ones. All right. Apostle Tar didn't deem this year the year of the turnip for nothing. It was a spirit. All right. So before I go, into some more scriptures. All right. You're gonna get this, and it says this was in Newsweek article. It says solar storm creeping towards Earth set to hit planet's magnetic field. All right. I'm gonna just read a little bit. Let me find where. Give me 1 second. Let me find out where. I wanted to read the little excerpt from. And this is all I really wanted to get. All right, yeah, I could just read it from the top. It says Earth might experience some minor, and then this was the title: solar storm creeping towards Earth set to hit planet's magnetic field. All right. It says Earth might experience some minor geomagnetic storms later this week. And then just to point out, this was made on the 18th, and today is the 19th. All right. It says Earth might experience some minor geomagnetic storms later this week if a slow-moving cloud of solar particles reaches Earth. The prediction was made by spaceweather.com, a site that uses sun monitoring data to produce space weather updates. Geomagnetic storms are a result of changes to Earth's magnetic field due to the interactions between it and charged particles from the sun. And this is the point I wanted to get to. If they are strong enough, these storms can interfere with communication networks and the power grid. All right, so there's those blackouts that a lot of brothers been speaking about, and even the government has been speaking about. Now, a lot of brothers been doing edifying lessons on that as well. And there's also a lot of people on YouTube, that line trying to warn the masses too, even though they're not in the spirit. It's all over if you just look at these titles real quick. And because there was the grid shut down in Canada last week. All right, now I haven't looked back into the news to see what happened, but look at this title right here. It says it has started Canada's grid shutdown. Get ready, USA, for the we are next. All right. Hey, and I believe this says get your money out of the bank.
Nothing at all. So my aunt sends a text.
Now, right? But doing that, there ain't gonna be no remedy because this is the judgment. All right, this is the judgment from ultimately Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. So we about to come in these times, of Jacob's trouble. We could grab that real quick. Actually, let's get Matthew's because this is where we at. Jacob's trouble is gonna be, that time like no other, but we ain't there yet. We still, we in the beginning. We more so in the beginning of sorrows. All right, and this is Matthew 24 and 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And be not troubled, because this is a good thing. This is the gospel, the good news. Knowing that with all these prophecies coming to pass, we're one step closer to the kingdom. Lord willing, we, the Lord has mercy on you, and myself. All right. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." And what the other day when Biden visited I believe Arabia or I think Saudi Arabia, there was an earthquake when he touched down. All right, if I'm correct, Saki if I'm wrong. I believe right after he got off the plane, there was an earthquake. That's a sign. That's a sign from the Most High. And then you can see how he went over there and didn't do anything. And this is the point I wanted to get. In verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. And it's the beginning of sorrows because, this world is crumbling. All right. This world is completely through. As you can see through the rise of homosexuality. All right. People out they damn minds, and we could get that in the latter end of this couple verses down. In verse 12, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Right. So there's gonna be a cold spirit in people's hearts, when more of these stressful and perilous times, amp up. All right. As the book of Second Esdras says, that there shall be sedition amongst men. All right. And we're at the very we're still at the forefront of it, but best believe things are going to turn up, and they're going to turn up quickly. All right. When this blackout hits, all right, what people going to do? Cash only, internet is down, and the cash ain't going to be worth nothing. So think about all them people that have money in cryptocurrency. How are they going to be able to use it when there's nothing available to get it? When the internet's down, Yahweh Shem Shai shuts the internet down, shuts the grid down, people are gonna be in a bad case. Let's get that. Just all through the spirit right now. Got another a couple. Actually, before we get that, no, we can get that first. Bear with me. I'll go here. It's gonna be in Second Esdras. No, I don't know what I'm thinking. Salakia. I had a brain freeze. All right. And we're going to just start at verse 1. Let's just start at 1. But of the times, and this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night, right? It's going to hit people unexpectedly. And as I always like to bring out, that the word night is in a time of moral stupidity, and just to prove it. Right there, when you read C, it says the time of moral stupidity and darkness, and you tell that, hey, we're in those times now. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. But ye, right, and that's how things are going to hit America, right? Because even though it's going on the other side of the world, people still have that virgin Babylon, mentality. All right, they still got that mentality that everything's going to be okay over here because, we're the best. America is the best, the strongest, nation. But what does it say? Woe unto those who trust in the chariots. All right. Because the Most High gonna strike this place down. You're gonna bring hell, first and foremost for the judgment of you 2/3. You wicked ass Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Esau, Edom. All right, and then it's for everybody else. But the elect shall be saved out of it. All right, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that ye should overtake. That day should overtake you as a thief, right? Because the difference between that is that those that take heed to this word, we're going to prepare to the best of our ability and have the faith that the Lord is going to deliver us out of those times. All right. So let's go here in Jeremiah 30:7. Because when those times hit, it's going to be ugly. As it says in here, alas, Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. Right, as it says in Daniel 12:1 as well. It says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The elect shall be saved out of it, okay? Because Jacob was surnamed Israel, all right? But it's the elect of Israel that will be saved out of it for taking heed unto the word and having faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the true name of the Lord. All right. So, all them YouTubers, they warning the people as well, but they not in this truth. Okay, you could prep as much as you want, but the faith is what's gonna save you. All right. Your faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and being predestined for election. All right. So I'm just going to get a couple more scriptures and close out. I just wanted to bring this up because, I try to find I know that there's a couple YouTube shorts I've seen about the Canadian grid shutting down, but I couldn't find them fast enough, and I just wanted to push this lesson out. All right. So this is what you got to look forward to, man. This is the state of the world as we see it. All right. This is Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And right, we're gonna see those people in high places, just being crumbled down, man. The hardest gangster on the block is gonna look like nothing in those times. All right, the celebrities, they're gonna get destroyed too. All right, no matter how much money they have, they might be able to flee, but you can't outrun judgment. All right. And you don't know when judgment is coming, if it's coming as a thief in the night. All right. It's going to be a surprise to a lot of you. All right. And it's going to come at a time where you think everything's good. And then it's just going to be boom. As the brother Gabor Adama says, boom. All right. That's how it's going to hit. I don't know what I'm typing in. Slack here. This is Isaiah 32:10. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right. And the vintage failing is the world that we're currently in. All right. The world we're currently in is about to pass. All right. So women, you got, a lot, and that's a vibration that's been being pushed out yet now. Women are more and more women are coming to their senses and saying, leaning on the man, but these women are also, the nation of Israel is likened to a woman. All right. So many days, that's Jacob's trouble. All right. And the vintage, meaning the vintage of this world, the old ways. All right. All right. So this is leading in what we leading into, man. More famine, death, and destruction. Okay. From ultimately Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. So, Akim, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Just wanted to show that this title, or this article, on the solar storm creeping towards Earth set to hit magnetic fields, and really this could just be a ploy, to cover up, what the elites are really doing. All right. This could be fake news on their end, for all you know. Because we all know that the Hebrew word NASA means to deceive, and that's where I end off. I meant to pull it earlier. So we know all this is a ploy, so they could get that NWO kickstarted and go and put that grain of rice in everybody. So this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. And we know that Slakia. I don't know what I thought that was okay, let me grab this one too real quick. All right. And this is the elect ain't gonna fall for that, man. All right. Every time I read this, I want to read the whole chapter. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means. All right. This devil is doing, a lot of work. All right. He putting in a lot of work. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed. All right. And that man of sin is the wicked one, Esau, Edom, the son of perdition. All right. Looking in the NLT, it says the one who brings destruction. Whoso opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, all right, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right. And I just wanted to bring up this word deceive. It's not here. Because also deceive is, that's in the Hebrew. So in the Hebrew, deceive, is nasa. So we just go to the script, or nasa. And let's see if it's, let me find a different scripture. They might not have it in the blue letter. Put massive. Of course, they ain't gonna let me find it right now. It's there, you just gotta. Got one. Well, here it is. Nasa in Hebrew means to deceive. So, we can't really believe everything that article was saying. Might just be fake, but we know that these times are coming, for the world. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. All right. Till the next time, Shalom.